Hey nerds, it's Sammy, and this is Barrel Age Chicks. Let's do this. Tonight on panel we have...
No, I'm fine.
And...
Hi, this is Crystal, and I make everything awkward.
And finally...
Hey guys, this is Harley. Let's get ready to lay it down with all the ladies here on Barrel Age Chicks.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Are you happy?
Am I happy? That's a good question. I'm just realizing that I've spent my entire adult life trying to recapture the way I felt the summer of 1970.
Hey, Kenny, where's the prize? Softball game, Kendall's Field.
It's gonna be all boys.
So what are we waiting for?
That was the summer when everything started to change.
Hey, wormers! Come and get 'em, suckers! Ah! Nice!
No matter what I do, they just keep getting bigger.
If we wanted to hear the facts, we went to our parents.
I've been thinking about what you asked me.
About sex?
You say that very casually. It scares me.
Have you ever been French kissed?
Are you kidding? I don't want to get pregnant.
But if we wanted to know the truth, we went to our friends.
It's like somebody going, boo. Ah, that's what sex is.
Just about the only thing that didn't surprise us that summer was who our friends were.
It's too bad your mother's dead. Somebody needs to teach you to act like a girl.
I say we make a pact. Whenever we need a friend, we're here for each other. No matter what happens in life. She was really beautiful, isn't she? We're here for each other always.
Best friends for life.
For life.
It's coming. I think I saw its head.
You saw its head? You didn't see its head?
You didn't see its head.
No, forget the keys. Take the limo. The limo?
New Line Cinema presents Christina Ricci and Rosie O'Donnell as Roberta,
You're a woman on the verge. She's like a volcano ready to erupt.
Thora Birch and Melanie Griffith as Teenie,
You are a sexual magnet, attracting men from the four corners of the world.
Gabby Hoffman and Demi Moore as Samantha,
Don't be afraid to take the plunge. You might surprise yourself. He's back, and we brought him here.
Ashley Aston Moore and Rita Wilson as Chrissy,
Let go of your inhibitions before you dry up like a prune.
in a film about who we were,
If you mention this to anyone, I'll beat the hell out of you.
who we are,
It's too late for that.
Give me the drugs or I'll kill you!
and the friends
Kind of looks like Rush Limbaugh.
we have to thank for it.
Roberta, truth or dare? Truth. How big are your boobs now?
Well, just how big are your boobs?
36 deep, and with every penny, all for us, and one for all.
Now and Then. Directed by Leslie Linka Glatter.
Welcome to another episode of Barrel Age Chicks.
What? Do you know that we have lots of girls here today?
Yes, we do.
I'm so excited.
Yes, we have a full panel.
We do.
We have myself.
Of chicks.
I know.
What?
I know.
Where's everybody
Girls
been?
only.
I know.
Which is perfect for the movie we're doing.
It's a chickie flick.
It is.
It's a chickie flick. This is a fun one from my childhood that is a fan request from my sister.
Hello,
Yay,
sister.
Sister.
Sup, sister.
We are doing Now and Then from 1995.
All right.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before this.
Same.
I'd only seen the scene where the chick gets punched in the face. It was bouncing around on my Instagram. I'm like, oh shit, you got your ass wrecked. Pretended to be drowning, like some
yes.
of my true friends are.
Yeah, where Christina Ricci gets punched in the face. Very fun. Well, so for the drink with this, we're going to play the first, that one. Yep.
Doesn't have to say if she doesn't want to. Then can we see them? No, you can't see them. Weirdo. I don't have any real ones yet.
You'll get them, and you'll hate them.
No, you're lucky, Roberta. Men love them when they're big. Look at how big mine are today. It's filled with pudding. Pudding? The wormers actually gave me the idea. Jello is too jiggly. Pudding has a heavier, more realistic texture. What flavor is it? It's vanilla.
All right.
Have they learned nothing from Wild Wild West? To use water balloons.
This was
Steampunk water balloons.
pre-water. This was pre Wild Wild West. But yeah, so Caesar also gave us pudding in balloons so we could actually feel the texture like they do. Well, that's for the latex safety.
The latex
Yes,
safety.
I appreciate the barrier.
The barrier.
Not to
So
murder
does that
me.
feel comparable with the...
I'm not going to cross-check on that.
You're not going to feel your own? I'll do it.
Go ahead.
I
you
think
feel
it's pretty
yours.
comparable.
All right, let me see.
I'm not shy. I think we all know this.
Problem is, I have an uni boob right now because I have a sports bra.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on. Lift and separate.
Actually, this
lift
one
and
does feel very
separate.
sports bra-y.
Right?
All right.
Yeah. Wait. Go ahead. Feel that tit.
face.
Really?
Oh, look at her go.
That's fucking gross.
So,
But is it close?
That's why it's gross.
all right, cool.
So
well done. So, in honor of the
Three of
pudding,
four.
pudding padding for the
Pudding
boobies,
padding.
we have pudding shots. They are cookie dough pudding.
Can I smell it?
Of course, you can smell it. Yay! All right, made by the Sister. This is her specialty: is Jello pudding shots.
Oh, wait.
Smells
These are
so
the same ones from your
good.
parties?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And yes,
Yeah, but new flavor.
we can get wrecked. All right.
Great.
Cheers.
Riggedy wreck.
Yay.
Salute. In solidarity.
I need a spoon.
Those are my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, that's really, really yummy. You can't actually they're so light you can't even taste the alcohol. Usually you're pretty you're pretty
Right
heavy.
at the end.
I need a spoon.
Right at the end.
Use
no,
your
here,
tongue.
it's a
Use
trick.
your tongue, Crystal. Use your
Use
tongue.
this.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
I was being the dumb. I was
That,
treating this
no,
like a
I've never
normal.
seen anybody ever do that.
Well, I've had enough of her pudding shots. I've learned tricks.
It's like an oyster shell.
I mean, that's how you eat a pudding cup without a spoon. You take the lid and you turn it into a little tinfoil of spoon.
Yeah.
And just.
Nah, I just always had a spoon.
I was ghetto. I didn't have a spoon.
I like
We
that.
at least
That's
had
tasty.
that. We had at least one.
What kind of alcohol is in the pudding shots?
Ooh.
Interesting.
Old Smoky.
cookie dough whiskey
Cookie
and
dough whiskey.
horchata.
Whiskey.
Rum
No,
chata.
rum chata.
Whiskey burn on the end.
Good job.
Actually.
Salud.
Nom, nom, nom.
Woohoo.
All right. 2 out of 2 middle fingers. Highly recommend from me. What about you, Harley?
I'm turning them both way up.
Woo! Yay!
They sound amazing. Oh, sorry.
Same. 2 out of 2.
How do they smell?
They smell amazing.
2 out of 2.
2 out of 2.
2 out of 2 nostrils.
Poor Sammy.
Smells so
Salivating
good.
No,
Sammy over there.
congratulations on your sobriety.
Damn
but they're
right.
also
Woo!
dairy, so
No, it's double death.
Yeah, my brain immediately
Double
didn't even go
death.
to liquor. It was like, oh, she can't have because of the milk.
No, in all fairness, of the 2 things, I'm more disappointed. I can't have pudding.
I would be too. That's some good pudding.
If you can
Well,
make it
if
with-
we
I'm
want
sure you can make it with
extras,
different things.
she's got 2 bags of these for us. So lovely, lovely.
Woo! Nobody's driving.
Nobody's driving.
All right. So, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
We don't normally get to have like show and like feeling show and tell type things.
I know.
I gotta say, I like it.
It reminds
It's
you
like,
of like
a
the
tactile thing. I'm
was
like,
it like
yeah.
the gack?
It's a
You
stress
remember
ball.
the Nickelodeon,
It
the
is.
gack, like that squeezable like gel stuff. Similar to
Yeah.
that.
See, I don't like slime, but this
yeah,
is like
Gak,
contained
Gak
slime.
would leave a residue.
Ooh, yeah.
It would be like it's that slime factor, but it has that same squish and give.
Don't be surprised if I'm just randomly doing this.
I'm not at all.
If you hear the little crinkle, it's because
ASMR.
she's feeling
Or
up
if
the
I'm doing
balloon.
this, then it's that too.
There's ASMR. There's a random ASMR on our show today.
Welcome to the chick show.
That's great. We've got sensory boobs, and we have jiggly
Auditory.
jingly boobs.
This is why we are not on camera, is because we be fucked. All right.
I don't know. We might have more people
All right,
tuning
girl,
I
in.
was just about to say.
This is your
What is Snow
show.
gonna do today?
Take it away.
Okay. Well, okay, so Now and Then, which is, again, from 1995. It was directed by Leslie Glatter, which she only ever directed one other feature film that came out in movie theaters, and it's called The Proposition. Have you guys heard of
No,
it?
never heard of it.
I didn't either. It came out shortly after this one. But the rest of her stuff has all been like either TV episodes or movies. Like every TV series, she's directed an episode of it.
Oh, okay.
The budget for this movie was $12 million. It made 37.5 back.
All right.
So
So it was a success.
for the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
It came out the same weekend as Get Shorty.
Oh, okay.
And it came in second to Get Shorty.
Okay, I mean, you got Travolta and
right above
DeVito.
Seven, actually, because Seven was released just a couple.
It was right above Seven.
Yeah, well, Seven had been out for like 3 weeks, and it came out, and it beat that. So that's pretty impressive because Seven was amazing.
Seven is fantastic. We need to do a Seven episode. It'd be so fun.
Trauma.
I'll bring the box.
Hey, you haven't claimed a Halloween episode yet.
Actually,
No.
Snow and I went over this.
Yeah, we talked this.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Okay, right now. She's gonna do the Willy's Wonderland Five Nights at Freddy's crossover. She wanted to do.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And I just got to figure out if there's room enough for the guys.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
if I'm going to fan request them to do it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm game. Sounds
Yep.
fun.
Yep.
All right. I'm sorry. Please continue.
So yay. Did drink. So this film, if you are unaware, it highlights 4 childhood friends who now in their late 30s reunite for the birth of their friend Chrissy's daughter. And it's the first child. They haven't seen each other in years. And when they get together, they start to reminisce about the last summer that they were like
Summer of 1970.
their coming of age summer. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was filmed in Savannah, Georgia. It was filmed in Georgia, in Savannah and Statesboro, but it's supposed to be in Indiana. But
Oh.
again, everything's filmed in Georgia because it's cheap.
Really cheap.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it has all of the
Beautifulness.
weather and landscaping. So
I've never been to Georgia.
Oh, do it.
it's
That
really
would
pretty.
be something.
Do it.
Will I die? With like,
don't
Go
go
in colder
spring.
weather.
all right.
Go
So
in the fall. Fall is pretty. Well, fall is shitty
fall
for
is
you
shitty
too.
for me too.
You can't go.
Well, no, go for like a Christmas festival or something.
Maybe. Yeah. Winter might be safe.
Yeah,
It's
depends
cold
on
enough.
the part.
Yeah.
Winter might be
Depends on
safe.
the part. It's pretty.
Okay.
It is pretty. I will say, because I did live there, it is really, really pretty. You have you have beaches, you have mountains, you have fucking dry ass desert, you have all of the things. Forests.
Beach. That's where I want to go. Beach.
Rainforest. Yeah.
I'll go summer. Beach.
It's hot and humid. I don't think good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot and very humid.
Oh man.
You be growing things in your lungs.
Sad face.
Yeah.
I already have that.
Like I said, Georgia might not be an option.
damn it. Sounds pretty.
It is pretty.
All right.
So for the cast, for the 4 main girls, we have Roberta, who is played by Christina Ricci as a child and Rosie O'Donnell as a grown-up. And she is, as a grown-up, an OBGYN.
Yep.
And then we have Teeny, who is played by Thora Birch as a child, Melanie Griffith as an adult, and she becomes a Hollywood actress. Then we have Samantha, who is played by Gabby Hoffman as a child, and Demi Moore as an adult, and she becomes a sci-fi author. And then you have Chrissy, who becomes a homemaker, and that is played by Ashley Aston Moore. And as an adult, Rita Wilson. Ashley Moore, she actually died in 2007.
Oh, really?
So yeah, she died
Wow.
like 10 years after this film was
That's
made.
the kid version.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she had like a bronchial ppneumonia thing that took her out. I know.
Oh.
Too close to home.
I was already sad. That's like double sad.
Sorry.
I'm
They
sorry.
thought they were like putting
Rest
it out
in
there that
peace.
she did like a drug overdose or something.
What?
But yeah, look, no, it was legitimately she got sick. Yeah. So there's a bunch of
R.I.P.
videos of her from this movie because this is like the big one for her
Oh, okay.
that are like tribute.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then there's a couple of random huge cameos you wouldn't really expect to find, especially if you guys aren't familiar with this movie, so you've never seen it before.
I saw that the Final Destination kid
Devon
was
Sawa?
and it was
Yeah.
funny because as soon as I saw him, I go, "Yep, that's where my brain went." They were Christiana and Casper.
Same year.
They were in
Same
the
year.
same
Yeah, same year.
thing.
Yeah,
And
they
it was
literally filmed them like back to back, and then they were like love interests for both ish, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's and that was as soon as I saw that kid, I was like, "Oh, that guy."
Yeah.
Like, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, that guy.
Well, okay, so this was your first seeing of this movie, yours and yours. Me,
Yes.
a long time.
We were all virgins.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Me, I like when she had mentioned this movie, I was like, I remember that ish. I'd been a long time, but I had seen it many times because like coming of age girl story when I was coming of age, it's like same age people.
Yeah.
They're like a year or two older than I am.
Yeah.
Age wise. So it was really interesting to revisit this whole movie.
Oh, favorite cameo, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yummy.
Surprise.
Yummy
Uncredited.
Brendan.
Brendan
Yeah,
Fraser.
young,
Yummy
uncredited
Brendan.
Brendan Fraser.
Oh my gosh! As soon as I saw him and like I was like,
Yeah.
I was on the Ron called me as I was watching it because it was when I was sick.
Yeah.
And I was like, this movie has Brendan Fraser in it. And he's like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
for
he's
like-
not on. You didn't see a big. Anything.
But what's funny is if you look it up on like to stream it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the streaming, his face is like the face of the movie, which is
Oh.
hilarious because he's only in it for like
5 seconds.
Yeah, 3 minutes in the movie. But his is like, oh, it's a Brendan Fraser movie. No, he's not even
funny.
credited in it, but he is the
He wasn't even.
screensaver.
So was this like his first kind of role?
Oh, I don't think this was his first movie.
There are some roles actors were like, yeah, you don't put my name on it, or
Yeah.
like
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
And
'cause
it's not like a super.
we had
you
that
know,
with
con-
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
it was like what 3 minutes he was on screen.
Yeah,
Maybe,
it's not a
if that.
controversial thing or anything. This
Or not
was
Jessica
when
Rabbit.
was the Mummy was 90, 97, 98, 99, something right in there. So
If
this
Ron
was,
were here, he'd be like, Rain Man.
I know. It's but
it was in
I want to say 97.
release date 99.
99.
all right.
Yeah, I knew it was right in there. So this was just before he would have filmed Mummy. So it would
Yummy.
have been like George of the Jungle time.
I
So,
love
yeah.
George of the Jungle.
It was
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah,
Is it terrible
this
that
was
I
like
liked him
everybody
as
liked
Dudley
George of the
Do-Right?
Jungle.
I thought he was great as
Everybody
Dudley
liked George of the
Do-Right because I used to love Dudley Do-Right cartoons.
Bitch, me and my brother fucking love that film.
Yes,
good.
it's fantastic.
Whenever he's
Especially
on
when
my
he had
nerves, I call him Dudley.
when he decided to be the bad guy in the black leather jacket and coming through. And
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so fun.
I have only seen that movie once, and I do not remember a damn thing about it.
Dude,
Except
imagine,
there's a Canadian Mountie. That's all I know.
imagine a
it's so great.
Canadian Ace Ventura.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Does he talk to animals?
much
No,
more
but
ripped.
just like that level of like,
Oh, that talks to Doodle.
But he also is sweet in it.
he really is.
He's
He
so
kind of
sweet.
can't not be
I-
sweet, though.
true.
Like, I've not seen... what is a Brendan Fraser asshole movie? Pick your brain, because
All right,
I don't
let me
know
think.
of one.
Are you
Don't
typing
have
it
one.
into Google? Is there a Brendan Fraser asshole?
I can't think of one.
When
off the
was
top of my
Brendan
head.
a prick?
I like even in Bedazzled
Yeah,
when he
even
was
in
like
Bedazzled, he was
playing
still-
multiple characters. He was never an asshole.
Yeah,
he
no.
was just stupid or whatever.
Yeah, no.
I'm just like,
So
No.
this makes it our fourth Brendan
he's
Fraser
just the boy.
movie.
He's like
technically,
the boy next door. He's just so fucking wholesome.
I know.
and it works so good. It works so good.
You've got such a crush.
I have straight up a chick boner.
I know.
I can't.
He's
think of any
hot.
of them.
I know.
You know, if Yen were here, she'd be.
I was
purring along
literally
with
like,
me.
I'm trying not to say her name because I forgot what her code name was.
Yen?
And I was like the Yen. Yes, she's got the heart on for the Brendan
Yes,
Fraser
we
because we
both
just
do.
did the whole 3 movies
Yes,
of him.
yes, we
So-
did.
And then this one.
So,
I've not seen
yeah,
any
fourth.
of these 3 films, but apparently these pop up when you ask what movie he's been a bad guy in. Fury Vengeance from 2010.
No idea.
Nope.
The Poison Rose
No
from
idea.
2019. And Incid Man? Maybe, I can't spell.
Oh,
Encino Man.
He's not a bad guy in that.
not a bad
He's not a
guy.
bad guy.
That looks like a D, not an O.
No, Encino Man, he's a Neanderthal.
Yeah,
he's
he's not a bad guy.
But that's what it meant. I mean, when you pop up.
Oh,
claim
even
like
as
a
bad guy, there's
Yeah.
he's still a good guy, basically.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
impossible. He's got one of them faces.
He's
like dude from The Crow. Who is
Brendan Lee.
Guy Gizmore.
Brendan Lee.
Lee.
Yeah.
No, the guy who is the bad guy in The Crow.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
long-haired guy.
Yeah, he's got that face where like he can't play a good guy.
Oh, it's the opposite.
Yes, and he's the
Gotcha.
opposite. Like he can't
Brendan's
play.
the opposite.
Like even if he's a bad guy, he's not going to be like you're going to be
You're
like
gonna be
I
like,
still
okay.
trust you for some
Yeah,
reason.
I know.
Yeah,
It's-
I
you want to
don't
blow up the bank? Fine. You
Okay.
must have your
Do
reasons.
you need a driver? Stupid. Okay. Well, there's that.
Somehow automatically, as soon as you search Brendan Fraser, it comes with the ab shot of George of the Jungle.
Is it really? That's
Yeah,
the
it
first
popped
thing.
up, and I was like,
mean,
oh,
better that than
okay.
him in the whale, in his
Okay.
nude in the whale.
Yeah.
Because that's some.
That's a lot of surface area.
That's a lot of surface area. Very good movie, though.
Yeah.
Amazing movie.
It is. What? Check out that episode.
Super wholesome and uplifting.
Poor guy.
So fucking depressing.
I could disagree.
And this is why our dynamic works. We have a very yin yang situation.
I thought it was a happy story.
Should I watch it?
Yes.
With how my brain is? Should I?
No,
watch
no,
it?
no. In all honesty, like I gave it what, a 3.5?
I don't know.
I gave it like a 3 or 3.5.
Yeah, you gave it a low score.
I was
which
the only
weird.
low score because everyone was like, it's a 4, it's a 5.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I was like,
I'm like, it's a happy story.
It's
Everybody's
depressing
like,
as
"Well."
fuck.
I'm like, no. I disagree.
I know you do. And that's okay. It's okay for us to disagree.
Everybody dies. I don't know what you want.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, that's my interpretation. Is that everybody dies.
Because the rapture happened.
Yes, that's what looks like it happened. His feet left the floor. Therefore, he's not the only one going. I'm just saying. I don't know.
That's so good. Oh, so good.
I'm just gonna have my pudding.
Anyways.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yay, pudding.
It's very good.
All right. So enough Brendan. Although we
Fine.
could talk about him all the day.
girl, yes.
We've talked about him for longer than he was in the movie. So,
I know. He's giving him his credit. You're welcome, Brendan. Hashtag Barrel Aged Chicks.
Yeah. At Sammy, at Yen.
Yes. At Sammy _
Hit up the Instagrams. She will die.
Oh my gosh, that would
Happy.
honest to God, that would blow my freaking brain.
If anybody did.
If
We're such a
anybody
tiny
did,
little
I'm
thing.
putting it into
Texting us
I'm going to put it into the internet ether.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser, if you want to make a crippled woman very happy,
Wow.
Yeah.
Instagram me.
Yeah. 100%.
Find me at Barrel Aged Chicks.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, in this movie, so you see the girls in the very beginning, they come together as longtime separated friends, and they're coming together for their very pregnant Chrissy, which go through a little bit of the girls real quick. Samantha, who is played by Demi Moore. She's a child of divorce, lifelong relationship cynic. She believes in the supernatural, therefore sci-fi writer as an adult. And then you have Roberta, who is a tomboy, and she had a deceased mom. And she's very protective of her group of friends. And she's also a little bit of an adrenaline junkie as a child. A little bit, maybe crazy. Okay.
What kid wasn't?
I mean, okay, Chrissy wasn't. Chrissy was super sheltered by her overbearing mom and a bit of a germaphobe.
I don't want a French kiss. I don't want to be getting pregnant. Oh, mouse.
I was watching this
water the
movie
rose.
and going, this is a normal experience for young girls.
See, okay, we grew up in very different times though, so it's kind of interesting because that's how I grew up. Is in a group of neighborhood kids who you just went out and fucking
every day
frolicked through the universe. Nobody know. You don't have to be like, Mom, I'm going out.
No,
They're
you'd be
you're
out
not supposed to be home until the lights
8
are on
a.m.
anyway.
Bingo.
So.
From 8 the
Dude,
moment
they
the sun
rode
was
their
out.
bikes into another county,
I know.
okay? And the
Yeah.
parents didn't even bat an eye.
They didn't know. They
probably
didn't
didn't even
gone.
know. They probably didn't
No.
even care. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude,
go
I
that
would
county over.
ride my
That's fine,
bike all
kiddos.
over.
Yeah, you did.
You'd be like
All over.
Stafford to Fredericksburg. No
Yeah,
problem.
I'm just like, I got this on my rollerblades. It's back when my lungs didn't hate me.
And then that's why they hate you now.
I know.
All that cross county country skiing
Bitch,
you were
burned
doing.
us out. We's tired.
So but yeah, so us, we're very. I mean, we're the same age, and you're right behind.
I'm on
and
your
then
heels.
you're in a whole
nipping
another
away.
generation because we could be your mama.
You're our wee one. You're our wee one.
So you grew up a little bit different.
Well, see, I think a lot of it has to do with where I grew up. I
Yeah.
don't have neighbors.
Yeah.
Anyone related is my cousin, so I only had Aaron and Brian to hang
Yeah.
out with. And my brother lucked out because there were some kids down the road that wanted to hang out with him, so he ended up having this experience as a boy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking asshole. Because he's like, yeah, I can make friends. I know how to interact with humans. And I'm like, I
don't
didn't
know
text
no
them back in
humans.
an hour. They hate me.
No. But we have you, Mouse, and we love you. And you have friends.
You're like Delilah Doolittle though, because you had like all the animal friends.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I'm just saying, like seriously,
Yes.
that's your new nickname, Delilah Doolittle.
I love the name Delilah.
Oh, it was in the running for one of the girls at one point.
One of our pups was named Delilah
I was almost Lola.
because we had Samson and Delilah. Ooh, yeah.
Ha! I heard that.
That was a new teeny.
It was a new teeny.
That was a new teeny.
Damn it. My phone's not on silent.
No.
You betrayed me. Stupid bastard. Sister, can you hand me that so I may silence it? And, where's the
Where's
I don't
the
know.
wheel?
They said they're. Oh, it's over here because they're like, we're gonna retire. The boys are. We're gonna retire the wheel.
They're
No.
retiring it. What?
I know. They're stupid.
Let's take a short break.
Hey listeners, let me tell you about a friend of ours from Coffee Bros. They source seasonal, award-winning, and specialty coffees focusing on high-scoring and high-quality blends, espresso roasts, and single-origin coffees.
Experience complex taste notes from fragrant and aromatic to bold and rich. It's yummy.
Coffee Bros are a two-person brother team, hence the name. They roast all their coffee in small batches out of their New York City roastery.
Start your day the awesome way with Coffee Bros Coffee. Not to mention, if you drop the BAC10 code, you will save 10% on your purchases. Enjoy Coffee Bros. Okay, we're good.
That was a really short break.
It was super short.
It was gone in the blink of an eye.
I didn't even realize we took a break.
So you say that now I fucking have to pee. So why don't you take your spin and I'm gonna go do that.
Oh, man.
You choked me into a bathroom break.
Sorry, my bad. All right, there we go. My hand got caught on it. I was
What
like,
did
no,
you
that was
do?
a
I
derpy
made
spin.
Snow go to the bathroom.
I told you I was gonna do it. Oh, spin, 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 spin.
Jingle
spin,
boobs had to
spin,
go
spin,
tinkle.
spin, spin.
It's your fault.
Grab something yummy.
Would you like me to grab
Except pudding. No pudding for
Let
you.
me think. I'm gonna hold off for right now because I just powered through.
I feel like that's fair since it's a grab something yummy. I
Yeah.
feel like that could be forfeit if you want to.
Well, it's not good forfeit. It's just gonna be on pause for now, just because I literally like slammed a Mountain Dew, and I don't want my blood sugar or my like hyperactivity to go off the chain.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So, but I will once we have the pizza later, it will be good. All right. So, in the meantime, I will go ahead and kick off with a question of the four girls, which girl do you most relate to? Which one do you think? I honestly, and I want kind of like let us know why. But I'll kick it off to you, Mouse. Which of the four?
So it's kind of hard. It's like a mixture of
That's fine. You can do that.
the girl with the black hair as a young one.
Okay. So we'll just go Christiana Ricci's character, Roberta.
Yes, thank you. And then Samantha. I think it's
Oh,
Samantha.
the sci-fi one, paranormal.
Yeah,
paranormal
the one who was very closeted about her mom and was taught that you have a garden and it needs a
Oh
big
no,
hose.
that was
Chrissy. That's Chrissy.
Sorry,
Garden,
names got wrong.
Garden gal is Chrissy.
Yeah, that one.
I did like how they're like, which started her ridiculous like obsession with gardening.
Yes.
I actually, you can
You
play
need
that
a big
clip.
hose.
That is on the other half of the. Yep.
Chrissy. Truth
Oh,
or
cool.
dare?
It worked.
Truth. Have you ever been French kissed? Are you kidding? I don't want to get pregnant. You can't get pregnant from kissing. I know that, Beetle Brain. But it's common knowledge that if you tongue kiss a boy, he automatically thinks you'll do the deed with him. They can't help it. They're driven. It's the male curse.
And what deed would that be?
You know, planting the seed and watering the flower.
Woo! That's weird.
Whoa.
And that must have been a weird YouTube cut.
Not three
yeah.
times.
Edit. So no, yeah, her mom did her.
Thank you, Ron, for that.
Her mom did her a total disservice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
She was no way prepared for that conversation.
But you know how like they knew it because they were asking her and they were like, wait, no, what deed? And they're like looking at each other like, hey, this is gonna be so good. Like they know her mom's fucking cracked out crazy. Played by the illustrious Bonnie Hunt. So cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. When I
Yeah.
saw her as the mom, I was like, oh, it's been forever since I've seen her in something.
I know, Jumanji.
Yes,
Yep.
Jumanji.
But she's just so funny as like this uptight little pent up mom,
Yes.
and then
Plastic on the
Chrissy's turning
furniture mom.
She's like, you become your mom. Like she's so happy about it.
She is. That's her role model.
Yes.
Her like goal.
Well, when they first walk in, when she's having the baby, they're, oh, look, the plastic's still on the furniture. Just like when your mom lived here.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, she even prides herself. She's like mother, like daughter.
Yeah.
Like she's all about it.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Well, like her whole the whole beginning sequence of it when it's like a teenage girl's bedroom and you hear the singing along to the music. And you're like, oh, this is gonna be them as kids, and it's her as a fucking adult pregnant, just like
Yeah.
With the Aquanet hairspray.
fucking relate. Like,
Well, I was asking, and we asked Mouse, and she said that she would be a combination of Chrissy and Roberta.
See, I was going to ask that later on. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I
So,
figured
yeah.
you weren't here, so I was like, I have a question.
Yeah,
All right,
no.
cool. All right, well, I'll kick it over to Harley. Which combo?
Which combo?
Or whom?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily
Yeah,
need to
has
be a
that to be
combo.
combo.
Who do you
Yeah,
think
I would definitely relate more to the Roberta character because just that more fun.
as an adult or as a child? Because she definitely changed and toned it down a little bit when she
toned
coached.
down. Yeah, I was gonna say, but I liked it just especially the kissing the boy, like what was his name the guy from Casper,
Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scott. Just you tell anybody, I'll punch you, I'll kill you. I'm like, okay, kind of deal. But I like it. It's just kind of that like tomboyish kind of fun.
Yeah.
Feel. But I didn't really. I thought all of them is just every one of them kind of has something that you can relate to.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. How about you?
So
I'm going to guess Samantha.
I was gonna say a combo.
Yeah.
Samantha Roberta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because I've
Tomboy and dark and twisty.
Yeah, a little bit.
twisty.
A little bit.
Still dark and twisty.
And I mean, even to the point that you have Roberta, who's super tomboyish,
Yeah.
you know. But then for me, the part where you see Samantha when the bully says the comment about her mom being dead.
Yeah.
And she's like, ah! And just attacks
Beats
him.
the shit out of him.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's definitely, a little bit of, definitely of those two.
Yeah.
For sure, for me. So what about you, Snow?
So watching this back, I definitely see myself more relating to the Thora Birch character simply because only child. I did a lot of shit by myself. You know, my parents both worked full time, so they were never around. I just kind of like did my own fucking thing and grew up a little too fast and was ready to kind of grow up.
Yeah.
And am fucking obnoxious and I don't give a shit and I, say whatever the fuck comes out of my mouth and I'm kind of oblivious too, which is fun. Especially when somebody points out, you're like, you shouldn't say that. I'm like, what's wrong with what I said? Yeah, so I see myself more along the lines of her, which she's one of the more ditzy characters, but still.
I don't know. I think she definitely showed some heart when her and Sam were having their moment in the treehouse when she says that her parents are going to divorce. Yeah. So I mean, so this was in 95.
Yes.
So this was 2 years after Hocus Pocus. So Thora Birch would have been what, 13?
I think they were all in like the 13
12,
they were around the 13 to 15 age
they
range.
usually go like a year
because
older to play
Christina
something
Ricci
the
was
same age.
15.
I think she would have been,
Christina, because she it was post.
She in Hocus Pocus then.
She would have been 10, 11.
10, 11.
Yeah.
10, 11.
Yeah. So
All right.
the girls weren't going to be exactly the same age, but, approximating
yeah.
12. Christina Ricci obviously played down because she was,
Yeah.
15. But she looks, it's so funny because watching her, because she's exactly the same
Size.
as in Casper.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
with exactly. Okay. So talking about Casper for a second. When the reveal comes and he's human and they like did the turn and she's dancing and you see him, did you like little girl go like, oh, he's
Yes.
so cute? Like totally
I saw
in the movie theater that shit happened. Yes. Yeah.
I did too.
I was like, he's so cute.
What?
Casper.
In Casper. Have you not seen the
I
Christina
think I
Ricci
missed
happy-
that one. Or at least that scene, 'cause I don't remember that
It's
scene.
in the very end of the movie. He gets his wish because he did something selfless.
That's right.
And so he gets to be
And he says, I will always keep you.
Yeah. I will be a real boy for like
So
an
good.
hour, Yeah.
And her
That
mom
part.
grants it
Forgot
as
about that.
like the angel. Oh,
Yeah. And that's when
that
you
movie's
see that's like the first time you ever see that kid. And it's just really funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, super. Oh man, we should do Casper.
So which
And
one
then he did
released
Final
first? Was it-
Destination and then he
Yeah.
disappeared until he was an
Just
adult for Chucky.
dropped. Yeah, just dropped.
Yeah.
Which one released first? Was it Now and Then or Casper?
You know what? So this came out October of 1995.
you would have think it was the other way. I'm just saying.
I know.
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
I think Casper came out in the summer.
Yeah, in the summertime, right?
Of course, because that makes sense.
1995. Hold on.
Well, see, a lot of horror movies are releasing in the summertime, so that way you have time to be into it for
Halloween
costume for
costumes.
Halloween.
No, that's smart. That is smart.
Because by then
Yeah,
the
this
costumes come out.
Casper came out in May.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
This
Casper
was
and
5
then
months
this-
earlier.
Oh, okay. So this and then Casper.
No, Casper
Casper
first.
then.
Casper
Okay.
came out in May. This came out in October.
All right, gotcha.
Which you would think it would be backwards, but
Yeah,
because
it
this
kinda
seems
does
like a
make
summer
sense.
release.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So, what else you got on the docket there, Snow?
All right.
All right, girl.
We need to get you a little glass, break the box with a little confetti thing.
So, Snow.
She's got to clean up confetti.
I know, right?
That's kind of a bitch move. I did good. Now I have to clean.
It's a vicious. It giveth it, it taketh away.
That would be like a really like kick in the nards kind of way to.
At least it's not glitter.
Yeah, no glitter.
No, we did that here.
We still have glitter.
I still have glitter in my car. And that was like 3 years ago.
Really? You still from the glitter bomb debacle?
No, because he came out and bombed me back in the car when I went to leave. It is embedded into the cracks and crevices of my car. I can't get it out.
Oh no!
I need to try and get it detailed, and it's still gonna be there.
Those guys are gonna be. They're gonna
Just
be
look
looking
at it
like,
as you're sparkly. It's pretty.
they're gonna be
I mean, I don't
thinking
mind
like,
a little
what does
glitter.
she do for a living? All this glitter in the
She's a
car.
stripper.
Smell like a stripper. It'll be all right.
But those boots,
Like,
kinky
look at
boots.
what club do you work at?
I love those boots though.
I think they're awesome. My
They're
legs
hot.
are fucking sweating though. I'm not gonna lie.
But you look good.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So, okay. Well, here's the thing. So we obviously did this kind of running around when we were kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
You saw your brother did. Can you imagine your kids in this day and age doing this kind of running, like next county over?
I
they wouldn't go to the next
literally
street
was
over
like
by themselves.
today, legitimately, I told E, I'm like, you're not going past the vehicles, and she's like, well, why not? And I'm just like, because when I was a child, there were 2 sisters, the List sisters, legitimately, that were abducted and murdered from this county. I'm like, no, you're not going any that
My
far.
mom worked that case.
Oh,
She
wow.
was, really? She was in police impound taking like evidence and things.
Wow.
She showed up on the scene and was handed something. What's this? That's a scalp.
Oh.
She thought it was a beanie.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, she sat there and told me intense details about all these different cases she worked. To be like, don't drink and drive, don't go with strangers, don't do this and this and this. And I'm like, I ain't gonna do jack shit my whole life, mama.
Poor Mouse is like, the world is terrifying. I'm not going outside.
I went hitchhiking as a
Chrissy.
teenager. That's not good.
No, I was walking along
She
roads,
went total Chrissy on
like
you.
across the county and getting wolf whistled at by full ass men, grown men.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
That was like a
12.
regular occurrence
Yeah.
in my life. And I was
12.
like, I look cute today.
Me
That's so stupid. I was like, it's not creepy. It's really creepy.
I feel good
Like
about
even
myself.
the Brendan Fraser Samantha interaction.
no, the whole
it
thing.
had a little bit of you're like, oh, and then you're like, ugh. Like
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
little bit. You're
Yeah.
like,
There's a
you
bit of
stop
cringe.
smiling at her that
There's
way.
a bit of cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a touch. Tone it back.
Yeah.
So
Poor
yeah, I don't-
Birch was such a bitch though, taking Chrissy's soda.
Oh, yeah. Thirsty?
she was watering a veteran.
She was so much a hoe.
I'm okay with watering a veteran. They need help.
No, I'm not talking about that. She was
I
such
know.
a little hoe.
Well, no. Okay,
Cracked
so
me
the
up.
really bad part is when they're like commiserating on the floor of the treehouse, and it's Samantha and Teeny because you know they're like they're all best friends, but then they had their like pairs of best friends.
Yep,
Yes,
subgroups.
pairs.
So the 2 of them were laying there and like, if you were on an island and you had to eat one of us, and they're like, well, I don't want to do that because the premise is weird and bad and da, da,
Oh, the
da, da, but
chances
I would
of that
eat Chrissy
'Cause she would
Why?
feed more
Because she'd feed more people. Like you fucking bitch.
You bitch.
She thought about it.
And Teeny's like, I got you to say something mean. I'm like, dude. That's so funny.
Well, Chrissy had her moment when they were in the cemetery and she was
Yeah.
trying to play out like she was possessed with the
Yes.
spirit and everything.
Yeah.
And she's hearing shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she could dish out
had
as
a
well as
little-
take.
yeah.
She had those moments, and I'm like,
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think all the cast that they had for both sets was really well done.
So, well, you know who
and
they...
she's the one that landed the punch, right?
Yes.
She's the one that punched
Christina. So,
Or she gets creeped out by her future husband as he sits by her on the
yes,
chair.
I was going to say, did you notice that that's
It's
the same
the
guy?
husband, yeah.
Yeah, because he looks at her the same way. And he's like,
Yep.
it's like, baby. And you're like, ew. And you're like, you guys get married and make more people.
And actually, that punch scene, it
He
wasn't
wanted
it.
her
She
garden.
forgot to turn her head, right?
Yes. So,
Yeah.
Christina, when they did the punch, she didn't
pull
she
her
didn't,
head back.
She didn't turn with it, so she took the whole hit
Oh.
and actually like bruised her fucking face, all the shit. And they had to close down
Production
for a few
Wow.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
until
looked
it healed,
amazing.
and then they
It
had
really
to
did
reshoot
look.
it.
I was like, dang, they really pulled that.
No.
Oh.
No, that's not the shot where she got hit though.
You're talking about the one where
No.
where
She's
that-
reviving her
you're-
from the CPR and stuff.
No. But the one that's in the film, that's not that shot because you can tell that she moves with it in that
Yeah.
one.
And her face
in the
isn't fucked
original where she first gets hit,
Like
she
the
didn't
first
turn her
take?
head and she got decked hard and like
messed up.
Damn.
jacked.
Yeah, I
Messed
read
up
that.
the
I was like,
situation.
Yeah, but that's not the same because I was watching it and I was like, that's not the same cut because she definitely turns her head and goes with it, and the punch looks a lot lighter. Like it looks like she pulled it because she was.
How bad
she
did
was
the
sad 'cause her
actress
wrist
feel?
turned. Her wrist turns. Well,
It's-
I think she already hit her, so she's like, I'm not swinging. Like,
Yeah,
I
right.
She's
already
probably
put you
that
out
fear
for
factor.
2 days.
I'm gonna get sued.
You.
No. I'm gonna
How
get
bad
sued.
did she feel? Oh man, I had to close down production.
Yeah. So I don't.
Whatever.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
shit happens.
I don't know any other like possible castings for this movie except for one, and it was Chrissy. They offered the role to Kirsten Dunst. She said no because she didn't want to gain weight and ruin her figure.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
jeez. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, so it could have been Kirsten Dunst, but
Kirsten.
I feel they went with the
Kirsten,
right casting.
whatever.
I don't
Yeah.
even know. How to pronounce
No, I like her. I think she's very, very cute and wholesome. And I don't see Kirsten pulling off the innocence factor.
Yeah.
No.
You know, we saw her like be like bloody murdery vampire baby in,
Yeah.
Yeah,
in Interview with a Vampire.
Or
which is-
garbage human and the spots. What is it? Freaking the one with Jim Carrey.
Oh,
Endless-
the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, where she's just like you're just kind of like, there's something about you that just feels dirty.
She looks
dirty.
She looks hoish early. I
She
think
looks
she just had
dirty.
it- Yeah.
And there's something about her.
She might have gotten that Hollywood treatment, which sucks. and it
Oh,
just
God.
flubbed off. Yeah. No, not good.
Well, that's how I felt about the sister character in The Crow. She looks
Yeah,
greasy.
yeah, that's legit. What Mouse
Yeah.
was saying last night. There's,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. Unfortunately, there
Where
are
her,
just
her mouth looks like a butthole.
She looks like she's only ever done anal, and she feels like if you took her and wrung her out, you'd have a cup of like oil.
Follow the BAF boys in their Crow episode.
you know
for that
what? That's where it came from.
Yeah.
The cum rag of unknown origin.
Dude. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh man.
So yeah. But otherwise, what do you think of the casting of both the kids and the adults? Like how they played their counterparts.
think they-
even
I
though you
think
don't
they-
see too much of the adults, but
Yeah, but you could see them as those adults.
Yeah. Right.
Like honestly, like especially the Demi Moore
Yeah.
character,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
because it's she's obviously a little more invested because we're hearing it from her point of view.
yeah,
kind of
she's
thing.
the narrator for the
Yeah.
whole thing.
And so it just was really again like all of them like I think they were just carried over really really well.
The alcohol.
Really really well.
Fuck.
What about
is
you,
new.
Mouse? What do you think of the casting?
It was nice. I liked the older ladies a bit better than the younger kids.
Okay.
Hey Chase, can you
But that was mainly because
box
the
over there?
how do I explain this without sounding wrong than what I want it to sound like? I didn't dislike any of the young girls. It's just some of the characters and how they were played. They played their particular. Some of them were just a little just annoying. So they
Okay.
played their character perfectly. So it's like, oh
There's pudding in those. I
You're a
hope
little
they don't
on
break
the,
open.
little too on the nose.
yeah.
Okay.
And like for like example, I was watching this with Chase, and I'm like, why the fuck is this grown ass man handing kids cigarettes?
No.
Yeah, yeah. Again, agreed. That we've already stated that scene was a little like
Well, but also
it would have
like,
happened. It was-
that
it's-
wouldn't have been too odd in the 70s.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Like it's
That-
like a
that's-
whole different fucking era.
yeah, like that's
So
it's believable for the film because of it is in that time frame.
I
Which oh my god, I love the freaking clothes.
yeah.
The clothes are so fun.
Well, I also kind of
of the
think
moms,
that
the
with
moms' clothes.
yeah.
They're so
The go-go
70s.
boots?
The go-go boots.
Go-go boots.
Oh gosh.
Well, with him, I think that's also him offering what he has to share because they share their drink with him. So like what he has to share is he's got cigarettes. Like he's got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
you
got
know?
nothing else.
Yeah.
I want
Cigarettes
the
and a
little
bunch of
American
stories.
peace sign patch that he had on his breast pocket so bad. And I also realized that after watching this, I really want a denim jacket.
I have my
Really?
granddad's.
Huh?
I have my granddad's. It's covered in push pins.
Nice.
I have a couple in our closet.
Well, I like that she's like, you have an earring? Are you a hippie? Like it's a dirty fucking word.
My
I
brain
laugh
instantly was somewhere else.
I laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, me too.
It was great. And I did when you know they were parting their ways and she said bye and everything else and he did put up the peace sign. I was like, yes.
Yeah. But he did. It was just like the smile was a little weird.
See, I didn't read it that way. I just kind of
see. Did you? I kind of got
Did
the
you?
smile because she was like, oh.
That's why I
and
was
then
like,
he was like, I don't know. It was just a little. I was like,
That's
just
what
a little.
I mean by
okay.
they played their characters a little too well. Like seeing that, I'm like, I didn't
It
like
was
young
just a
girls
touch.
like you.
Okay. You know what? Now hearing it in that context,
Ew.
yeah, my skin is crawling.
I mean, it
creep
wasn't like
factor.
it wasn't super
Creepy,
overt.
creep.
It was one of the tiniest little thing where when I was a kid watching this movie, I was like, I would have done the same thing. You know, whatever.
Yes,
He's
your
cute.
boobs jiggle.
So I would have done the same fucking thing. But it's just,
Jeez.
it's like watching it now as an adult, and I'm like, ew, gross. Little bit gross. Little bit gross. You are
Fair
you
point.
you has been to Warren back, and she's 12. So,
Fair point.
Yeah.
Fair point.
So, oh, so here's a little tidbit. The Roberta character was actually originally filmed as a lesbian.
I gathered
Oh,
that.
I wasn't
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be.
yeah.
I mean,
they changed that post edit, and
Oh.
Christina Ricci never knew that.
oh,
So
oh,
she didn't
okay.
find that out until like 2 years ago.
But-
Because she never watched the movie.
but I mean, they have her in the kiss scene and stuff.
Right, but
Yeah.
like, what's her response to the kiss? She's like,
It was okay.
"Don't talk to me."
I think it was just more like she didn't
You
really
tell
know
anyone,
how
I'll
to
kick your
respond.
ass.
Right,
you know?
but that's because they changed it in the editing.
Oh.
Because originally it was filmed, and she didn't know that they changed it to where, because even like in the beginning when they're like she's living in sin with a man, that wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Oh.
She was supposed to be with her, partner or whatever.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they changed that after filming. And
I wonder why.
I don't know what the exact, was the 90s. It's not like being gay was a big deal. And Rosie O'Donnell came out as gay like 7 years after this film was released.
Okay.
So she wasn't even out yet when this
Oh, all right.
was a thing. But yeah, it was just interesting because Christina Ricci was in an interview, like a Vanity Fair interview with Gabby Hoffman, and I guess they're best friends. And 2 years ago, and it came up, they were asking about it, and she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
All right.
And Gabby Hoffman's like, "Yeah, you didn't know," and she's like, "I haven't seen the movie since I was 15 years old, so I don't."
Sorry.
She filmed it and never watched it again, which I can see that because I wouldn't want to watch myself either. So that's weird.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing.
Oh, what did you guys think of Crazy Pete?
I loved him.
It was sweet.
He's
Yeah.
sweet.
And that's the same guy
Misunderstood.
from Prince of Thieves. That is Duncan from Prince of Thieves, if you didn't realize that.
No, I couldn't
You couldn't
place
place
him.
him?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
He's not blinded, it did.
Not blinded. It.
Yeah.
No.
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 Yeah. And
the
he looks
little-
like he has more weight on him in this film.
These would have been really close because I think Prince of Thieves would have been like maybe 3 years earlier.
I feel like as Duncan, he was very more spindly looking.
But he was also dressed in like overweight rags, so he would have looked a lot more emaciated.
No, but I feel like his face was even like more gaunt.
maybe.
Like just, I don't know, maybe like not a like big change, but like maybe
Yeah.
a 15-pound change, just enough that you see like the difference.
Yeah.
So, but no, yeah, no, he totally didn't realize that.
No, I like that they had so many little stories going on at the same time because you have all of the girls' little backstories tying them together, and then their story as a whole, and then the search for the dear Johnny because
Yes.
they thought that they were being
summoned
haunted.
the dead.
Yes.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, and
The tombstone is floating towards them, and they realize
they're on
it's
this
a
mission
replacement.
going to another county to find out about dear Johnny, but they get waylaid by a softball game.
Samantha legit saw shit in her room. I mean, she saw like a shadow person.
It was Peter Pan.
It was Peter Pan.
Oh no.
It was a shadow.
Yeah. But did you think that they took the Dear Johnny thing like way too seriously?
Yes.
I I mean, in all
Oh, I'm
fairness,
sorry. Was I not supposed to be
in all
honest?
fairness,
No.
I agree with
if
you.
you were that age
Yes.
and messing around with seances and something of that,
I mean, totally did that at slumber parties on a routinely basis.
I will light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather,
Yes,
stiff as a board.
that shit
Yes,
is creepy.
that is creepy.
Have you ever played it?
Bloody Mary.
Don't do it.
Bloody Mary.
We're now gonna have to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have Crystal.
Do you know
will
what
just-
light as a feather, stiff as a board
She
is?
is light as a board.
Oh.
Cat scratch. Did you ever do cat scratch?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one was fucked up. So
So
yeah,
these
you're like
are-
summoning demons at some slumber
Yeah.
parties was a routine thing when we were kids.
Yeah, you would take your. So what you would do is you would take your
Bloody
two
Mary.
fingers, your
You would
middle
sit
and
as-
your point and your.
You would sit as a group
index.
around somebody laying
and
down.
you put your two fingers
Yep, like
underneath they're laying down in the middle, lifting, and you light as a feather, stiff as a board, and
light
you're
as a
all
feather, stiff as a
chanting
board,
it, and
light
you
as a
and
feather,
you're
stiff as a board.
lifting them
But you
up.
could lift the person off the floor.
You could lift them off. Yeah, no, it was not okay. I'm saying
No.
it now. I'm getting shivers.
Yeah,
Woo, not
and
today.
then we were like,
Satan.
"Where's the Ouija board?" And then
And the
we
other
were
one
like,
was the other
that
one.
I never messed around
No,
with.
Yeah, the
and
other
then
one was Bloody Mary. That was
Bloody
another one. That
Mary.
used to get
Also, try to summon Bloody Mary, and then also it was so the cat scratch game, which would be you'd be sitting in your little slumber party room, and your little jammies on the bed or whatever, and somebody would be sitting behind you and telling a story. And so they would be like rubbing your back like this as they're telling the story. And all of a sudden it's got like a twisty murder turn where somebody dies from a cat scratch, like something like gets murdered by cat scratches. And when you turn around, and even though they're just using the pads to your fingers, you got bloody scratch marks down your back. It's fucking weird. I'm telling you, we summoned
What the hell?
demons as children.
You did.
It's not good.
No, the Conjurer.
Dude, you don't mess around with that.
Have you
shit.
ever heard of the cat scratch game? Maybe
Yes.
it's a Vegas thing.
No, I've heard of
Of
it.
course they do it more fucked up in Vegas. Everything happens in Vegas. The regular people summon demons. We're gonna summon some demons.
We planted rose gardens on each other.
Fuck this. I want
know
my
what?
back to bleed.
We planted rose gardens on each other.
Like metaphorically?
No, so what it is, here's your garden, right? So you gotta clear off the topsoil.
Watch out for the hose.
You gotta rake up. You gotta rake up the dirt. You start scraping their arm. Now you gotta plant the seeds. So you start pinching and twisting. And then you gotta water it. And you do that. And by the time you're done, the pinch marks have turned red. You're like, here's your rose garden.
Oh,
That's interesting.
It's a fun way to hurt people, like Indian burns.
Indian burns.
burn.
Yes,
Yeah.
Indian burns.
I love you.
Yeah, sure.
Tear
You
your
have no
skin
more,
off.
no more epidermis.
My mom did that to me all the
None
time.
for you.
Teenage girls are fucking weird, man.
Dude,
I'm trying to think what the adult equivalent of an Indian like rug burn would be now. Like,
Just
I don't think there's an
rug
adult
burn.
any
Indian
Indian
mother.
burn, any fucking abrasion, and I'm like, ow, fucking chafing. That's the adult version. That's walking through Busch Gardens with some shorts and then getting wet.
Did
Oh,
you
going on the
do
water
denim
rides.
shorts?
no.
I did. I was like 3 days.
No, these are the types of shorts you go to Busch Gardens
I
in,
was
bitch.
like, oh, you look cute. No,
runner shorts,
Why did you
man.
look cute?
3
You-
days.
No,
3
you can
days.
look cute and practical.
No,
Fast
I looked
ride
really
runner
cute
shorts.
at walking like a gecko afterwards for like 3 days.
What is she doing?
You look like that lizard that runs across the water.
Yes. Yeah.
The GC lizard?
Yeah, except not running, walking very gingerly and going, ow.
That
ow.
sucks. I remember doing that when Ron and I were dating and we went
Yep.
to Busch Gardens.
Yep.
And again, I was with him. So I'm like, I have to look cute.
So I'm gonna wear my jean shorts.
I wear my jean shorts. And yeah, my legs were so,
Yeah.
they were raw. They were just
Yeah.
raw. There was no skin.
I know, and you're like hitting water rides, and it's hot and it's sweaty,
Oh,
and you're
and
like,
you're-
oh, this is gonna not suck later. Wrong, very
Nope.
much suck.
Yep. Nope. Bad choice.
Very much suck.
Make better choices.
That's why
Wah,
like they go jump in the pond fully clothed, and I'm like, you guys are stupid. Like take off
You're
and go
gonna
in your
have to ride
underwear,
your bike.
or go nude like your male counterpart.
Yeah.
You're in the own part of the lake.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. You have to ride your bike after that, bitch.
Which how funny was that when they were talking about the penises? And because they had seen, they
Oh,
they
the boys
went, they were
skinny
spying
dipping.
on the boys
Yes,
skinny
that's right.
dipping, and they're like, I saw his penis. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna see his penis, and Chrissy's like, I'm not gonna see his penis.
No, I'm looking. I'm looking
I'm
under
going
protest.
under duress.
I
Yeah.
know under protest.
Under protest, yeah, under protest.
Sure you are. You're talking
Yeah.
yourself into it. I thought it would be bigger. He's 12. Like, it's so funny. Now that they have to have a hard on? What's a hard on? Your mom didn't teach you nothing. I'm beginning to think so.
Oh yeah, and then you have Thora Birch go, and then they get this big.
This big.
Like what?
Like she's seen 12 of them. Like she's just like this little hoe bag.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. All right. So let's see. All right, let's do the mom one real quick.
All right.
Because we skipped over that one, but talking about Chrissy's innocence.
Oh, here we go. So
Yeah.
this is her mom?
Yes.
She's Marsha Bradying her hair.
Yes. So wholesome.
I love that they have freaking oh, what's his name? Davy Jones.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so Brady.
Wrong
Bunch.
Davy Jones.
Oh,
The singer.
Can I come in? Sure. Oh, honey, keep this closed. Records get dusty.
Records dusty.
Uh-oh, canopy up, canopy down. Is that the right way?
I love that she's like completely bitching, but so slight.
I've been thinking about what you asked me.
About sex.
Yeah.
Yes, dear. You say that very casually. It's very scary for Mommy.
I could relate.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Mommy.
Well, it's all right. It's fine. I believe you're too young to be informed, but since your friends are
Your
trash
kids are
mouths, I
sluts?
think you should hear from me. The
Your
facts.
friends are trash mouths.
This is going to come as a shock to you. But this is a flower, right? Okay. Well, all women have a garden. And a garden needs
Rose
a
garden.
big hose to water it.
Thankfully,
Or a
not that
small
tight.
hose, as long as it works.
As long as it works. They're not all
As a direct
perfect.
result of this conversation, Chrissy will spend a significant part of her adult life obsessed with gardening.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bonnie Hunt was great in that. And definitely so as so not as moms because you don't have that experience yet, but did your mom ever have like a really awkward sex talk with you?
Do you not remember me coming up to your husband and you and telling them that telling you I never had the birds and bees and him pulling me offside and going, so, when a mommy and daddy love each other. I'm like, I don't need this partner. But yeah, no, my parents never sat me down for that. The only information I had about anything like that came from Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad.
Would this
And
have been
health.
better? Would this kind of conversation with your mom
They
been
didn't really
better?
teach us shit.
Yeah.
See, I learned a lot about it.
Spotsy.
I learned the specifics in health,
Yeah.
like the specifics.
Did
but
they
I had,
pull out the banana with the condom?
Yeah,
They did? Yeah. Look at you.
Our school, they basically only taught us about STDs and anatomy.
Yeah.
But like not anything like really that kind of anatomy, but like yeah.
Oh
See,
yeah.
I remember the diagram of the flaccid penis with the balls, and I'm like, I don't know why that looks great. It doesn't. Why
Yeah,
is that
it's
gonna,
ugly.
it looks like it's gonna accomplish nothing. And so they didn't do the banana with the thing, and that's Vegas. Like they're probably like, you already know you're 6. Like I don't know.
You already know you're 6.
Fucking crazy.
Quotes to remember Snow by.
Telling you.
But no, like
already know you're
I mean,
six.
a lot came from health, and then I had 2 older sisters, so I never needed it. I pretty much put 2 and 2 together on my own.
with this, I know this is not how you teach your girls about the birds and the bees.
Oh no, this nonsense! Please, no.
You're much more frank
We're
and open
very,
with your.
you know, I've been 100% honest with them. I go from it honestly as if I'm teaching them health class because as a homeschool mom,
Yes.
this is the age that they would be having that in like middle school,
Yes.
high school age.
Yeah.
So like when they have questions, I'm like, all right, you're asking me what it is. Here's what it is.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it. And any confusion, ask me. Please do not Google it.
Yeah.
You know, don't go on the internet. Don't go to friends.
No.
Like come in and I will tell you what it is. I'm not going to pull any punches with you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to like talk in a way that's, you know, they're my kids.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have my mom filter on. But you know, like I see keeping the truth from them as such a disservice
Agreed.
because let's be honest, especially in today's world, like they need to know every advantage that they can.
Yeah.
And so I want to send them into the world as best informed as I can.
Yeah.
With the
and like
right
ready.
information.
Yeah,
not
with
what you hear.
No, I want them, you know, to be, you know, I'm raising 2 girls. I want them to be strong, independent, intelligent women
Yeah.
who have common sense, who know how to handle things, you know. that's my job as their mom.
Which you're definitely getting there. They're coming along good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Trying not to screw them up too bad.
I mean, you gotta screw at least 50% of them up because that's your learning curve. That's how I think about it. You know,
Which one of those gets that shit end of the stick? I only got 2.
your oldest.
The one that learned it at 6.
I can vouch for that. I'm the oldest.
Well, yeah, she does go through things a lot sooner.
That's what I called mine. He's my learning curve. I'm like, I'm sorry if I fucked it up with you, but I'm gonna try better with them. So it's.
I never thought of it in that terms, to be honest.
I've called him my learning curve to his face.
Oh,
with love.
Yeah, of course.
I go hug him too.
No. I mean, one of them's got to be experiment.
I know. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, this is the best I got.
Yeah.
You know, I also never had siblings. So literally, like, all of the dynamics are so new to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's so many just new dynamics for becoming a parent.
Oh, goodness.
Just, yeah, dude. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is.
But it's good. It's good.
It's fun.
Yeah.
All right. So what did you think about Sam's grandma, Cloris Leachman? The kooky ass grandma.
Oh my gosh. Is it bad that all I saw was Beer Fest when I saw her on the screen? I was like, oh,
she's still like she looked like she was on crack in this movie too.
I know, she's crawling through the window. You need to take him back.
So ridiculous. She's like sitting there like they've been in there with their pink lemonade that's like super tart apparently.
Yeah, she's like, here, drink up. Just kidding. I gotta go to bingo.
I know, but you know that time she gets out the vacuum roller thing.
She's like digging in. She was fucking
She was moving like a damn meth addict.
What was funny is she was like, oh, my friends are here. I gotta go. Jump barrel roll into the front seat of that car as they peel
with
out.
her wig, with her wig on, her hair,
her hair extender.
All I was thinking of though is I was like, oh, that's foreshadowing. That's what these girls are gonna be like when they're old biddies. Is they're gonna be like drive-by pickup to bingo, bitch.
Is it terrible that I totally saw the 3 of us?
Oh my god. It's gonna be fun though.
But we'd have a 4th because we'd have Harley with us.
Yeah.
I'll be the driver.
The getaway driver.
Like, here we go. All right, here we go. Gravel driveway. Pitch and roll, bitches.
Yeah, you'll be the one shoving us out of the car. You're like throwing everybody out.
I gotta take a
Yeah.
nap.
Me dragging my oxygen tank.
You know what, Sammy? You've already done the roll out of a vehicle before. We're not having that anymore.
I have. I was thrown off the back of a fucking golf cart.
And
going
who did
like
it?
15 miles
by
per hour.
who? Wait, by who?
My own husband.
Yes.
Did he push you?
No.
Was it an accident?
No, so he's driving. He's driving. A friend of ours is in the front seat.
Our friend Zig is with us.
Harley and I are
on the back.
On the back of the golf cart. And my mom had a golf cart that could easily hit 15 miles per hour. It was a
lot faster.
speedy little golf cart.
It didn't have a little governor
It
on
didn't
it.
have like ditch brake system on it. It was like, woo! It was like one of the ones you see in Jackass.
We abused the heck out of that golf
And
cart too. We
so-
went off roading with that bitch.
So, anyways, so we're driving and we're going fast because it's like midnight and we're bored and we're in our like teens to 20s. So we're driving around and we go to take a turn from concrete road onto gravel road. And Ron took that bitch so fast.
He fishtailed.
And I literally, you just see me meow, off the back of the golf
And I'm
cart.
punching him.
And you was teeny too, so you would have gone very
I flew far and I hit asphalt and rolled. And like all of a sudden, and he keeps fucking going until Harley finally is like, "You threw off Sammy," and he's like, "What?"
I punched him. I was like, "You son of a bitch!"
I'm just laying there dead in the road
Apparently
like
you're a
roadkill.
terrible
I
driver
think
on
you're
golf carts.
exaggerating a little
No,
bit.
I wish I was.
You're not dead.
No,
pitched her.
I
She
said
did
like
it.
dead roadkill.
She did a rolling donut off the back of the golf cart.
No, you threw me off.
You took the turn way too fast, and she pitched
You
off the
launched
side.
me off the back of the golf cart.
And I had to smack you like, dude, we lost her.
Yeah,
we
but
lost her.
yeah, I survived that.
I'm pretty sure she does too,
I'm
Ron.
tiny but mighty. I could take a. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that scene because I
Little
was
bit
gonna
of
say I could
gravel.
take a beating, but that sounds really
Little
bad.
gravel in the elbow area, but she was all right.
No, I fucked up my arm a little bit. It was whatever.
Just a squint of road rash.
Whatever. I got up and walked it off.
Good
Like,
times.
little bits of
Good
chafing.
times.
It wasn't as bad as me cheese gratering it on the scooter. So,
Dude, I swear, I was gonna hurt you so bad for hurting
I
yourself.
hurt myself
Sandals
bad
on
enough.
a scooter.
No,
Yeah.
fucking Crocs.
Oh,
It wasn't
Crocs.
sandals. It was
Oh, it was
Crocs.
Crocs. That's
yeah. No, and I
Make better choices.
I will now.
Always 4-wheel drive,
Those
never
fucking
sport mode.
Crocs, man.
I didn't expect that bitch to fishtail like that. It went real fast, real quick.
All right. So, well, speaking of Sam's grandma, why do you think she had, I think it's just like a plot device, but why did she have those missing newspaper clippings from the library another county over in her attic? That was really weird. I was like, oh, it's just so suspicious.
Well, I don't know if they were like the same exact ones.
They looked exactly.
Maybe she was the murderer.
Maybe she was the one.
I mean, they hinted
that
that, the
would
grandpa
be
was a
cool.
big,
That's why she's crazy and didn't want to talk about it. She's the one who killed that family.
It took me so long to get that
Well,
hard
she
memory
said
out. I
that
don't want to
the
bring it
grandpa
up.
had lost his noodle and was collecting all this
that
conspiracy
just made
stuff.
this movie a whole lot interesting. That's kind of
Now I need to rewatch it.
I like that
Because she did
spin.
say
Gam
Grandpa's the
murdered
one. Grandpa's the one that collected all that stuff because he's conspiracy theory and all this other stuff.
Or maybe he was the murderer and she's trying to
Could've
cover
been.
for him.
That could have been it too.
Could have been a robbery. It was a robbery gone wrong.
Yeah,
Gam
Sam
had
comes
real
from terrible stuff.
Gam did have a nice house. Just saying.
That's true.
She had a nice house.
All
That's
that
a
nervousness.
fun spin. Nicely done, Mouse.
It
Hold on.
wasn't meth. She was nervous.
Where is it? I like it. That was good.
Were
I
we
like
talking
that
about crack earlier? She just in the crack.
There you
She was
go.
in the crack.
Dude, legitimately.
Ron asking you, I need money to go get crack.
Yes, that was funny. In crack.
Yeah.
In.
Please, thank you for clarifying that, Snow.
In-
I don't need people. Sammy's husband does crack.
We do not endorse the use of crack on this show.
No, we do not endorse the use
Not
of
on this
drugs
show.
like that.
Recreationally, sure, do whatever you want. But I mean, what?
Well, fuck.
I'm standing with no. Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad.
Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. Well, going back to that one, it's with when they find the story of how Johnny died.
Yes.
And it was they found out the name of
That
the,
it was-
of the little boy, and they didn't know that it was Crazy Pete.
right.
Sam's the one who finds that out
At the
after she
end.
talks to him.
Yep.
When they go to say their last goodbyes to dear Johnny.
Yep.
So the interaction with him was really eye-opening for Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a very well done scene.
Yes.
So here we are. I love the music too.
They were my family.
It's a terrible thing that happened to them. I'm sorry.
For the longest time, I thought I could have stopped it. If I would have been home.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's Duncan. I can't unhear it now.
Mm-hmm.
But you were there for me.
Aw. And this is where I cried like a little bitch.
I've wasted a lot of years. Afraid to face people. Mostly afraid to face myself.
I'm scared too.
She just likes old men. Dirty little hoe.
Damn.
Samantha, things
Is it bad when he said, if I was home, I could have stopped it? I thought, nah, Gam would have got you too.
But that's no reason to shut out the world. There's a purpose for the good and for the bad.
He gave me the only gift he could, the lesson it had taken him a lifetime to learn. And although I understood the importance of his words, it's only now, looking back, that I've understand their meaning.
Rest in peace, dear Johnny.
So yeah, I thought that was really cool, and it was interesting to me that she kept that secret.
Oh, motherfucker!
Do you keep putting
Is
little
that? Do I
shots,
get dinged
pudding
for
shots?
that?
You should be.
Okay, thank you.
We should get Ron for that.
No,
No, well, he's doing what I asked him to.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
no, I think it was interesting that she kept the secret that he was Dear Johnny's father all that time and never said it, considering how influential
Right at
like
the
that
end,
whole thing was. And then just at the end, she's like, "Oh, by the way, yeah, that was Johnny's dad." You know, crazy old Pete. So do you have any friendships that have lasted like this? Do you have any like childhood friendships?
I do.
That have gone this distance where if they called up, you would be like, "I'm right there."
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Your ride or dies, your childhood ride or dies.
I got 2.
Nice.
I only have one.
One from elementary, one from middle.
I have
again,
one.
I was just trying to get through school.
Middle-ish high. No, middle. I was in middle school. So yeah, middle school.
Yeah, I do not. I
No,
do
me
not.
either.
I don't have any childhood ride or dies. I definitely have adult ride or dies, but yay! But I would not. Nobody that I have friends that I've had since I was little that I would like pick up a conversation with, like nothing after years and years, but nobody that I would like jump on a plane for.
Oh,
in
gotcha.
particular from childhood. So that was a kind of cool thing. I like the way they tied that whole thing together.
Yeah.
Is they hadn't seen each other in over a decade, and then
Yeah. No, it was again like I okay, so for me, my coming of age movie was more like The Sandlot.
yeah,
Like I was super tomboy. I didn't watch girly type movies. So if it wasn't like for me, the most girly I watched was like My Girl. Okay. I didn't do at that age, like
tearjerker.
wasn't super into it. Like I was just like, I'd rather watch, Total Recall and really cool stuff and the shit where stuff gets blown up.
yeah,
So watching this and really liking it, I was really surprised. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did.
awesome.
It definitely hits a lot of fronts.
Well, yeah, and you know what? Because the group of kids that I ran with, they were all boys.
Yeah,
I was the only girl. So I'm sorry, there may have been one or two throughout the years, but not really. Like I was the only constant.
do you think this movie holds up to scrutiny? Like so. I know this movie as a kid coming up, and so you watching this first time now, do you think it like holds up as far as like personal experience?
Oh, like if I held it up as a mirror to my childhood?
Yeah.
I do. I do. I think it was honestly
good caricature of childhood.
It was accurate.
It was a very good snapshot
Yeah.
of it.
And it's funny. I mean, I know it takes place in the 70s, and this is, I was a
But
kid
the
in the
70s
90s.
and the 80s, we grew
Yeah,
up
80s,
very
90s.
close.
Yeah.
Very similarly before technology took over everything.
That's been the game changer, dude.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
yeah.
So, yeah, no, I do. What about you, Harley?
I think it hit a lot of fronts, and it was a lot of stuff that you can reminisce. Like it felt, even though it was the 70s, it definitely felt like it could relate to because growing
Yeah.
up in the 90s, growing up in the 80s, and everybody has. It's like those 4 main archetypes, those female archetypes that you have. You have the tomboy, the pretty diva girl. You've got the heavier set but really warm-hearted one. I hate to say it like that, but that's how they painted them. And then you have your fourth, which was like the little like kind of that darker humored little twist kind of thing. And we all had somebody that we could probably put that on. I was like, oh, that was totally so and so.
Well,
they
they were definitely 4 different character types.
Yes.
But they weren't like outrageously played to where you couldn't relate to them. You actually could relate to them, which was
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
They really
so I
did
thought they
keep
were
it
played
in the
very
box.
well.
Like,
No, they were. Like
Yeah.
I said, the casting on this was really, really good. I enjoyed watching this movie.
Samantha's little sister in the movie is Demi Moore's daughter, Rumor Willis. This is her first movie.
Oh.
Yeah, if you didn't like, she's got a very recognizable face. So if you look at her, you can be like, oh yeah.
Oh,
So
no, I
this
didn't
was,
know that.
was her.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a cool little Easter egg.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so I think we've done them all.
Yeah.
We've done all the clips.
Do you have any favorite parts of the film? Or like, what would be your favorite part of the movie?
The softball game.
The softball game where she beats the shit out of that little
Yep.
boy.
Yep. I have legit. I didn't, but I've come very close. I had one kid literally pinned against the fence at one point, and another kid in a headlock.
Oh yes, you did.
They had to come in. They're little assholes. They pushed me over. It was self-defense. So yeah, when I saw her do that,
Self-defense. I had him pushed against the fence.
Okay, now I have to tell the story. All right, I have to tell the story. Okay.
It was self-defense.
Okay.
That little fucker got in my way.
No,
It was a legit self-defense
No,
thing, but it
so
was
here's
funny
the
how
thing.
fast she remedied it.
No, here's the thing. I was on the playground, minding my own business, playing in the rocks. This little fucker, he was like, he was this little asshole, and he walked around like, I'm a black or I'm a brown belt. I'm like, I don't fucking care, you tool.
Oh shit, that's right.
And like, he just didn't like me. He didn't like me. So he comes over to me and shoves the shit out of me, and I go down and hard into the rocks. At this time, my eldest sibling is the teacher of the group of daycare kids that we're in. And next thing she sees is this kid running as fast as he can, me hot on his fucking heels. And I grabbed the little fucker and I went wham, and I put him up against the fence.
Is it self-defense if he's running away?
It's yes. He started it. He started
Maybe it's a good old he started.
She finished
I'm
it.
defending myself.
You're future defending yourself. You're preemptively defending yourself.
Yes, because that way I will ensure.
I'm all for standing up for yourself, but I disagree with it being self-defense if you're chasing this kid.
This will keep future encounters from not occurring.
I got him pinned, and then his little fucking toady, this other little kid, starts sucker punching me on my side. So then I hold the one kid with one hand and I wrap, and I get the other kid in a headlock. At that point, my elder sister was like, "No, don't murder them!" And she
We're gonna
intervened.
get in trouble.
She intervened. But no, I have been there when you have to deal with bullies.
Yes.
You know, and that for me was a very relatable scene, and I could see myself doing that if somebody hurt my friend like that, like went and attacked them on that level. Like, yeah, no, I'm glad that, you know, you see Sam take him out and you see her beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Well, I like how satisfied she was walking home.
She was all like jacked up.
Until
She's
she
like,
walked
I did
in
it.
on Hank Azaria.
Oh
boning
my
her
gosh.
mom.
Oh my gosh. Hank Azaria.
I mean, not necessarily, but you know
But
that was
just
happening.
knew what was going on. Like,
Which, by the way, when he took off his shirt, I was like, damn, his arms are big. Hank is jacked.
Yeah. Nice scarf.
yeah, right.
Oh shit, that was fun.
Oh my gosh.
What about you, Crystal? Do you have a favorite part of the movie?
Taking the limo.
to go have the baby.
Yeah, that's fun.
Tell me where the hospital is. I'll drop you off. No, get out.
Yep, a trained limo driver is not going to get you faster than a woman who's probably never driven a limo. Good idea.
I mean, it's just a long car. It's really not that different.
There's VHS
My
back
luck,
here.
I would
Oh,
cut a curb
really?
short and I'd take out a hydrant or something.
I mean, it's a baby. It's more important than a hydrant.
Not if you fuck up the car to where you can't keep driving.
She could have delivered it anyway. She was the GYN.
I mean,
She had enough room.
She was the baby doctor.
They had,
an
they had a
upgrade.
mini bar. They had alcohol.
It's an upgrade from having it in the
Clean
back of a,
things off, they'll be fine.
taxi.
Yeah.
I had mine in the back of a limo.
What about you? Harley.
Okay. I definitely liked the CPR, and she's like, well, at least I know who my real friends are. That was just priceless.
So
and I was just
pre-planned.
Like, oh.
She was
I know,
so
but
dark.
she's like done it before though, because
Yeah.
she's like,
Yeah.
I jumped off a building and pretended to break my neck. Yeah,
Yeah. It was-
dark
it was
and
good,
twisty.
though. It was
Lots of
just
dark
so
and
good. I was
twisty.
just like, I was very impressed. I was like, dang, that girl held her breath for a long time. Everyone's just like freaking out.
Oh,
So, I mean, what about you, Snow?
oh, I don't even know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I have a favorite part of the movie. I just kind of enjoy the whole thing as a whole, and it's super relatable.
Which makes sense because you've watched it so much.
I have. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many times I watched this growing up because, like, I fell into that age category. I went and saw, I think I saw it when it came out in the movie theater. So, yeah, I've seen this so much. I don't think I could nitpick.
Yeah, a specific scene.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, anybody else have anything they want to add or talk about?
No, I'm good.
Good.
Well, I figured we would rate this as the balloon boobs, the pudding balloons.
Pudding balloons.
Yes.
Pudding balloons.
Pudding balloons is
Pudding
going to be
balloons.
how we rate. How many pudding balloons would you give this movie?
All right.
Hey, feel that.
It would break inside of a bag.
Probably water.
Probably hand
No, it's
sanitizer.
hand
Hand
sanitizer.
sanitizer.
I don't want to touch you, so I've been sanitizing
thank
my
you.
hands
I
to keep
appreciate
it.
that.
Oh, that's so nice.
There you go.
Sammy,
You feel
you're better
pudding.
than a balloon full of pudding. This is good.
I feel so good about myself.
I know.
You should, because I think those feel nice.
Well, when you put it in that context, thank you.
Go, Ron.
See, take the compliment.
Thank you, honey. All right.
All right.
So, who do we want to start with?
Crystal, how many balloon boobies are you giving this movie?
Pudding boobs.
Pudding balloons. Have fun putting that emoji on the thingy.
I'm sure there's a balloon emoji. I'm sure.
Jello pudding cup.
Pudding cups.
I'm gonna give it a solid 3.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
I'm not a huge fan of rom-coms or anything like that, so it's kind of just like a.
Okay.
I was like, I want more of the mystery. How did this kid die? Follow that. I don't want more of this. Go the fuck away with the titties made out of pudding.
They were so determined and so easily sidetracked. It was kind of hilarious to me. They were like, we got to find out what happened. Softball game. We got to find out what happened. Skinny dipping. We got to find out what happened.
Yeah, every time something came up, squirrel.
Yes.
I was like, just
Shiny
continue
keys.
this story.
What about you, Harley?
What's the scale? How many? Out of
5.
Out of 5. Okay. I'd give it 3.
3?
I'd give it a 3. So it's definitely reminiscent of just you can literally pick any part in that movie and be like, it relates to you in some way.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So I would say a solid 3 for that. I liked it. It was good. Made me cry a little, but it was good.
Okay.
All right. So I'm assuming you want me to go next.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give it a solid 4.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Well, because I have girls.
Yeah.
And this is a movie that I'm like, I look forward to watching with them.
Yeah.
Because I watched it first because I wasn't sure what to expect.
Yeah, there's nothing grody in
Yeah,
it.
no. And so I was like,
Except
you know.
for Brendan Fraser, just a little bit.
A little bit. We're going to have that conversation too. Be like, no.
I was going to say,
No flirting with homeless
his
vets.
part
Wait,
was in this
what?
movie. How long
We
did
love
we
our
talk
homeless
about him?
So.
Homeless hippie.
So yeah, no. But no, I like I said, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a lot of fun and relatable. And like I said, I'm excited to share it with my girls.
Awesome.
So yeah, I definitely recommend it, especially as a mom of girls.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, okay. And it's cool also, you kind of see just with all the different archetypes that they have, how like as adults they relate like about this first pregnancy and the first baby and everything. And you have Demi Moore and she's like,
Which I gotta say, they're in their late 30s. It took her that long to get knocked up. He was putting his hose in the wrong garden. I don't know how that happened.
Must have gone to the compost pile.
It's that anal thing we were talking about earlier.
It will be interesting.
no.
So have you shown this to the girls yet?
no.
So it'll be
This is my only view of it in prep for the show.
I wonder what S's response will be.
I think she's
to
gonna
the
like it.
mom and how she explains things.
Oh, she's gonna laugh.
Yeah.
She's gonna fucking laugh.
Yeah.
Both of them will laugh.
Knowing you, I can see her going, that is not how that goes.
She'll probably honestly look at me and go, "That's stupid."
Yep, exactly. It's just, Mom.
So yeah, no, I enjoyed it. So yeah, 4
All right,
pudding
sister,
balloons.
I know you don't want to be on the thing, but just hold up a hand. How many?
4.
4 for sister. All right, cool. I'm gonna give this a good. I'm gonna give it a 4. I do. I enjoy it. It was really fun. It's been really fun talking about it, and the characters. I think they did really good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for the request.
Thank you for the pudding and the pudding boobs. And I this was really fun.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank
it's
you.
so
Thank
good to see you all.
Yeah, I know. It's
super
been a while,
fun.
huh?
I know. We need
All
to do
right,
this
the
more
chicks are
often.
here.
The chicks are here.
All right. So on that note, please check us out.
I mean, we're leaving.
Well,
Go follow the boys. We're done for this week.
however,
Wait.
go check us out on the Instagrams.
Yeah.
And the Facebook. And if you want a film done, send us a request. We're open to suggestions. We have lots of drinks. We keep getting a suggestion of drinks.
Yes, we need movies to match
We need
the drinks.
movies to match drinks. And so, yeah, thanks for listening. And on that note, we's out.
Bye.
Laters.
Hi, this is Snow. Thanks for listening to our podcast, Barrel Aged Chicks. Chicks are here! We are so excited to share our future episodes of Barrel Aged Chicks, FMK, and Slasher Gal Pals. We hope you are enjoying our shenanigans as much as we do. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Aged Chicks. If you'd like the gals to do a fan request, contact us on Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. Our podcast is available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, and Good Pods. Swag available through the link on Instagram. Please check it out, and thank you for your support. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio for his kick-ass music. He is amazing. Also, please grab a listen to the guys at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you like booze, hilarity, and movies, check them out. Also, check out our network and other amazing podcasts at deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Bye till next time, and thanks for listening to our show. The party's leaving!